Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now, your #1 source for tips, tricks, and everything you need to know for Fantasy Premier League football. Today, we're going to be going over some knee-jerk reactions for Game Week 15, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, what transfers are you thinking of making before this weekend's deadline, subscribe if you're brand new, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, before we get on to the knee-jerk reactions, let's take a look at my Game Week 14 team so far. And I actually had a decent week for once, 68 points at the moment, with Mbumo to come on for James. But yeah, a decent little week, I cannot complain, especially because a lot of people didn't really have good weeks this week because obviously City didn't get a clean sheet, Chelsea didn't get a clean sheet, Liverpool didn't get a clean sheet, but there was still like loads of goals. It was really weird game week, but I've actually come out with a decent little green arrow as well. I think I went from like 540k to 380k, and like I say, I know that we've still got the Tottenham game tonight and the Arsenal game and the United game, but I still have one player left in Mbumo coming on for East James, so hopefully he can actually return tonight, but we'll see what happens. Either way, Sanchez, a really nice performance, made some really top-class saves against West Ham and got a bonus point for it as well, and the point from the 3 saves. So came up with 4 points, which I was very happy with. Trent only getting 2 points, Rudiger only getting 2 points, James not playing, but my boy Semedo, on the last game week I have him, decided to pull out a world-class performance, got a clean sheet, and all 3 bonus. A very nice 9 bomb there. Really unlucky to not get assists and stuff as well though, because he was putting in a lot of crosses. So it's gonna be it's been a love-hate relationship with Semedo. It's gonna be a little bit sad to see him go, but I am gonna be bringing Cancelo in for him this week. But yeah, I mean, a tear will come out of my eye when I say goodbye to him when I get him out of my team finally. But yeah, he left me with good wishes. 9 points, can't complain. So yeah, the defense didn't really put up a massive performance there. I was definitely expecting a clean sheet for Rudiger and Trent. And again, I didn't think James was going to play anyway, but it is what it is. It's actually helped my rank, to be fair, the Chelsea clean sheet going, but Semedo getting me 9 points. It's actually really helped me out. And then in midfield, Rafinha on pens now. Like, what? I'm going to get rid of him after the Burnley game, but maybe I don't want to now. He's on penalties whilst Bamford's injured. Kind of crazy because Rodrigo was on the pitch as well, I do believe. Or maybe he wasn't. Either way, he took the pen. He got me 8 points. You know, Rafinha doesn't like double-digit hauls. He only gets the single digits. He always gets 8 points, 9 points. But, I mean, he's honestly been getting that like every single week. It's been really nice having him. Mo Salah, the GOAT, I mean, easily could have had a hat-trick. That shot where like he just blazed it over the bar when it was right in front of goal would have been a Jota assist. I don't even know, but he did score 2. He only got 2 bonus as well. But the thing is, I got 68 points, but with Mo Salah, you kind of just have to take those points off because it doesn't really benefit your rank at all because everybody captains him. So I technically only got 38 points this week because the 30 is just standard. Like, everyone got that because everybody captained him. And if you didn't, I'm very sorry because you lost out on a lot of points. But anyway, Jota, I brought him in as well. My transfers this week of James and Jota didn't fare too well, I guess, on the James aspect, but Jota did score a really nice goal as well. Got a bonus as well. So yeah, I was really happy with my Liverpool players, barring the clean sheet they didn't get, because when I don't get a Liverpool clean sheet, I lose 7 points, which is quite a few. But either way, midfield did well. My up front was terrible. Jimenez didn't score against Norwich or Burnley, which I cannot believe. Like, I mean, I'm obviously getting rid of him now, but I kept him for those 2 games because I thought he was going to pop off. He popped off in all the games that I didn't think he was going to, and the 2 easiest fixtures he had didn't do anything. So yeah, Antonio being consistently bad, a good old yellow card at the very end of the game. Very nice 1 point from Mikel Antonio. I mean, I want to get rid of him at this point, but the fixtures are coming up that are really nice, and I've got bigger problems in my team. Like, I've got 2 Wolves players I need to get rid of, and then Vardy as well. He easily could have. I didn't expect him to play at all, to be fair. But yeah, missed quite a few chances as well. I don't know if he's going to play at the weekend now. He did just play like another full game, so we'll have to see what happens. But obviously, I've got Mbumo, Livramento, and Sissoko on my bench. Mbumo will be coming on for James. I am so annoyed that Sissoko got a return. The 1 week I put him, this is the first week and the only week I've ever put him 3rd on my bench. Every other time I've had him 1st on my bench, he's got 2 points. He's the 2 points king. you know, Mr. Consistent, and then he gets a bloody assist and a bonus point when he's third on my bench. I couldn't believe it. I would absolutely love him to come on my bench for James. Another nice 6 points, finishing the week with 74 would have been great. So now I really need Mbeumo to somehow do something against Tottenham. Hopefully not hit the post, or if he does, it bloody needs to go in after. But that's my game week 14 roundup. You know, 68 points, 1 left to play. Hopefully finish on 70 plus. So we'll have to see what happens there. But if he gets a return tonight, I'm really, really happy with Mbeumo. But he does have some nice fixtures coming up as well. I think he's got like Watford and Leeds or something like that. But either way, that is my game week 14. Let's take a look at some of the knee-jerk reactions for game week 15. And Dennis is top of the list with 165,000 transfers already. A lot of people are bringing him in. I don't know why, because he's got City at home next. But then he has Brentford, Burnley, Crystal Palace, which are obviously the fixtures you want to target. I don't understand why everyone's bringing him in. I'm guessing people are getting rid of maybe like Jimenez or Antonio or someone like that. But I mean, Antonio has Chelsea, and then Dennis has Man City. But then Antonio has some really nice fixtures coming up, and then so does Dennis. So I don't understand the point of making the transfer now. Like, I'd rather have Antonio against Chelsea than Dennis against City personally. And then if you're gonna change, bring him in next week when he's got some really nice fixtures. So I don't know why everyone's jumping the gun and bringing him in now, but it is what it is. He is the most top transferred in player this week. Jota got another price rise, another 150k people bringing him in. Very, very nice. Bernardo is another player that I've definitely got my eyes on because he's just Mr. Consistent as well. He's starting every single game. Look at that. 90, 90, 90, 90. Just literally plays every single game and gets returns most games as well. Like, this guy, honestly, it's got to the point where I probably should bring him in because he's just popping off. And then Maddison as well, very interesting. He's had some decent game weeks, to be fair. Last game week he got 16 points, another 10 this game week. Like, if you had Maddison before these 2 game weeks, you're loving life because, you know, that's 26 points in 2 game weeks, which is very, very nice. And then Cancelo, another player that a lot of people are still bringing in. The only problem about Cancelo, like, I'm going to bring him in as well because that fixture run is just too good to, like, miss out on. But the thing about Cancelo is he's 1 yellow card away from a game suspension. So if he picks up at Watford, he misses the Wolves game. If he picks up against Wolves, he misses the Leeds game. So I feel like he's going to get a yellow card soon. I think he's got like 5 more games or something he has to play before like those yellow cards get like taken away. So that's the only scare I have with Cancelo, but I can't not have him in my team. Like I said, in my team selection and everything like that, I'm going to be taking a hit this week. I'm going to take Jimenez and Semedo out. I'm probably bringing someone like Dennis and then Cancelo, but obviously I'll bench Dennis against City. But that's, I mean, I need Cancelo in my team, but they are the players that everybody is bringing in this week. And then the players that people are taking out this week, Antonio, top of the list, 102,000 people bringing him out, obviously bringing in Dennis. I understand it because, you know, Dennis bringing him in for Antonio, it frees up a lot of money. Dennis isn't on pens, though. I'm pretty sure King is on pens while Sarr is injured. So, you know, I just don't think it's a great transfer to take out Antonio for Dennis this week, because as we look at Antonio fixtures, after Chelsea, Burnley, Arsenal, Norwich, Southampton, Watford, Crystal Palace, Leeds, Man United, then Watford again, then Leicester and Newcastle, like, that is such a good, like, I kind of want to bring in another West Ham player, like maybe Bowen or Ben Rama or someone like that to tackle these fixtures with, because they're just so good. And it baffles me that everyone's taking him out ahead of it. Hwang and Jimenez, 2 of the top most transferred players out. Completely understandable. Their fixture run is terrible now. Obviously, we've got Liverpool, City. I guess a lot of people are taking Hwang out for Dennis as well, to be fair. So that actually makes a little bit more sense. Understandable. But then Jimenez is another player that is going to be taking a price drop. So I should probably do my transfers now. But obviously, there's more games tonight, and I don't want to do my transfers now. But yeah, I mean, the Wolves boys, I understand why everyone's taking them out. James, another player that a lot of people are taking out, which is interesting. Like, he has the West Ham game. Tuchel actually said that he took like a knock on the ankle or something, so he's not sure if he'll be ready for the weekend. But I mean, West Ham away isn't like a great fixture. And then you have Leeds, Everton, Wolves, Villa, and Brighton, which are also really, really nice fixtures. So we'll have to see what happens with James, what Tuchel says over the next few days. But yeah, it doesn't look great for him. But I mean, West Ham isn't the worst fixture, so I wouldn't be too bothered about missing him for that game. And I guess I'll just have like Livermore or someone come off the bench for him. And then finishing things off, we have Gallagher. I mean, the honeymoon period is over. A lot of people are getting rid of him now. He got 1 and 2 like in his last 2 game weeks, but before that he got 5, 11, and 13. I don't really understand why a lot of people are getting rid of him, because he has Southampton, Everton, Watford, Tottenham, and Norwich coming up. I don't really think that you need to get rid of him. He is 6.2 now, so he might go down to 6.1. But I guess, you know, the next fixture isn't the best for him. But, you know, United, we'll have to see how they play tonight against Arsenal. But that is my knee-jerk reaction video for Game Week 15. Remember, it's a quick turnaround again. We have another Game Week deadline coming up this weekend, Saturday, I think at like 10 in the morning or 11 in the morning or something like that. And then we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, very, very happy with my Game Week, especially with certain players getting benched and everything. I don't think I've actually done that bad. But we'll also have to see what happens at the weekend, because you've got the likes of Vardy that's probably going to get benched, and all these other players as well. But anyway, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new. That's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.